Hey, welcome to another episode of the Bobby Experience. So, I just been following this actress starting today, um, and I'm doing this video while eating a salad that I made. Forgot to pray. All right. So, as I was saying, there is something I've been seeing online about this actress named Tilly Norwood. And what makes her different, get this, she's not real. She is artificial intelligence. And SAG-AFTRA condemns basically her existence. I'm going to read this article that I saw, that I found here on Variety. So, SAG-AFTRA has issued a statement condemning Tilly Norwood, the AI actress, has become a contentious subject in Hollywood after her creator, Eline van der Veldeen, recently claimed that multiple talent agents were interested in signing the AI creation. This is nuts. There are Hollywood agents that want her AI image, this AI creation. Okay. And it says here the Acting Guild believes creativity is and should remain human-centered and is opposed to the replacement of human performers by synthetics. And it goes on to say what SAG-AFTRA is saying here in their statement. To be clear, Tilly Norwood is not an actor. It's a character generated by a computer program that was trained on the work of countless professional performers without permission or compensation, SAG-AFTRA wrote in a statement. It has no life experience to draw from, no emotion, and from what we've seen, audiences aren't interested in watching computer-generated content untethered from the human experience. It doesn't solve any problem. It creates the problem of using stolen performances to put actors out of work, jeopardizing performer livelihoods, and devaluing human artistry. As some of you know, I happen to be an actor myself. Obviously, I'm not a big name. Did a bunch of indie projects. You can check out my IMDb under Robert Manzano. You can find what I've done. But speaking as someone who is an actor, I totally agree with what SAG-AFTRA is saying. That this computer-generated image, and I'll say, AI has been making some improvements of how they look, to the point of, and it's kind of scary, of how it's almost like we, after first glance, where we can't tell the difference. However, I really don't think it could or should replace human beings performing for the reason that's SAG-AFTRA talked about, because they can't draw on emotions like human beings can. Experiences to be able to give performances, and my gripe with it is that it's going to take away jobs. And once again, as someone who's an actor, it's competitive, and I go on audition after an audition and get turned down. And to think that I would get turned down and lose the part to an AI character, someone that's not flesh and blood, that's crazy. And something I'd like to say about AI in general, it seems to literally have taken a life of its own, where I see things online about having an AI companion, AI girlfriend. How lonely have we become as a society, where we'd have to settle for having an AI girlfriend. And this just reminds me of the time where I was protesting along with SAG when they had the protest in Chicago, and that's one of the things they were protesting about artificial intelligence, and if this trend continues where there'll be even other AI actors, what's that going to mean for other people that are trying to find work, other real flesh and blood actors trying to make it in the industry? It's another situation where we're going to have our jobs unfairly taken, our parts taken. Simply just want to say that I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. Now, some might say, well, what about cartoons that have been featured in movies? Who Framed Roger Rabbit, or some other ones like a Space Jam. But it was just for that specific film, right? Or that series. They're not creating like these images, these AI actors that are meant to replace other actors in projects across the board. That's what I think is the difference. What are your thoughts? Put them in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.